Hello, everybody. This is Fred Quinones,
And Nicole Quinones.
and this is Q the Experts at eXp Realty. We're here on a special Q the Spotlight in the virtual platform of eXp in VirBELA. And we kind of thought it would be a great opportunity to kind of show how not only it's a fun environment to be in, as you can tell through our costumes, right, Nicole?
Yeah.
But also, some of the capabilities that, it provides. So I'm going to change my view real quick so that we can kind of pan out and see the regular view. And if you look from your right,
Oh, this is my right here. Okay.
yep. That's the welcome center for VirBELA. When people come in and join the world, they kind of teleport into the world over here where you can see my mouse. But then, that big orange dot over to your left is kind of where they take people for first-time users or people who are interested in signing up with eXp, which if you ever are interested, we would be happy to get you a guest pass to come take a look at all the opportunities. But as you scroll to the left, you can see there's different areas, and there's a ton more areas as well where you can go. But today
everything is live too. So the campus is full of classes being offered in real time. And the calendar is, up to date with about 50 hours a week of live training. And you can see how fun, which is one of our core values. Yeah, Fred, turn your person around. Check out that spider web and those creepy pumpkins there.
Yeah, and you could literally put a pumpkin on your head if you wanted to. But
I told him to change his pumpkin because he had a pumpkin head and we couldn't really see his handsome face.
Yeah, so let me just change the view real quick. And you can see, you can choose all different types of outfits and stuff like that. I chose to put some horns on with an orange shirt. Nicole wanted to go with the witch outfit, in stilettos. But, through time you can change all of that and make sure that, you're happy with the way you look and you can change it up at any point. But the more important...
But there's real business happening in here. See the gentleman here coming up, walking a little slow, but he's taking his way.
Yep, taking his time. I don't know if you can hear us, Manuel, but I hope...
Hello, Manuel.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just trying to get over to the preferred partners, and it looks like my screen just doesn't want to get there.
Yeah, you look like you're walking really slow. You might want to just refresh. There's an easy way to get there, though. If you go to the top of your screen where it says Go To, you click on Go To, and a drop-down will drop, and you should be able to see their preferred partners. It's like the fourth one down.
Yeah, it's not going. I've been at it for like, I don't know, maybe good 30 minutes now, and it's not working. I know I had to do a refresh. I had to delete it and then download the app again.
A good thing that you can do is you see if you turn around. Did you go to the concierge desk over to your right?
No, I've been there before. I'm just thinking that it's probably my connection is weak.
It might be. It's normally not so laggy. When I saw you coming up the hill, it looked like your avatar was definitely on an incline on like 10.
Yeah. You were actually winded. You were like suffocating for air. So we were like, okay. Hey, so...
Yeah, I think I'm going to probably refresh get to it again to see if I can make it. But I'll get there, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, Manuel, can I ask you real quick? Well, what state are you from?
Maryland.
Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland.
Oh, cool.
Oh, awesome.
Well, we're from Florida, so it's nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, have fun, enjoy, and welcome to eXp.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. So Nicole and I are going to teleport ourselves. So you can do a couple of things. Like, let's walk down here, Nicole.
I'm coming.
So you can see how you can walk, and you can go
We can race.
you could go to whatever area you would like to see. But you can also do, if you can see on the top of my screen, you can teleport to different areas like you have on this upper left part of the screen. So what Nicole and I are going to do is we're going to go to the broker's room, the broker's state room, and we'll take you there and show you a little bit about how EXP's capabilities with technology can help provide you with some, top-notch services. So I'll see you there, Nicole.
Bye.
Beep. Hey, so how's everybody doing? We just transported over to the Florida broker's office. And behind us, you can see is like the virtual office where business is actually taking place, if you can believe that. So I'll allow Nicole to kind of take us on a tour of how this looks, and we can kind of go over some of the capabilities and possibilities that you have within here.
Yeah, so here we are at the broker's office, right? You're thinking, how can you get work done in a virtual world? And fortunately, it's actually easier, and it's easier to get responses in real time, and folks are available to speak to you. Look here, I think this is actually new here, this broker one-on-one hours. Rush Chiodo's in there, that's one of our managing brokers. And then there's Andrew Stock with Del Williams. See I like his outfit. He's got a scarf. Is that a scarf? Oh no, a cape. All right. Here's a meeting room. Look, real business going on. These doors are actually closed.
So the way that you can tell is if I were to try and walk in, you see how I can't, and it's lighted a little bit light blue on the bottom, as you can tell with my cursor.
Yeah, and here, let's go actually show, the privacy bubbles that are here. Like this gentleman here. Hello, Mark. How are you?
He might not be by his avatar.
That's fair. Okay, let's keep walking, Fred. There's an empty office. So, for example, if Fred and I wanted to have a conversation in here, you hear a noise activate, and nobody else can hear our conversation in this room. All those other blue lines out there, those are also privacy bubbles.
Yep.
Where you're able to, have a conversation.
Where nobody can hear you.
Right. Here's our core values and our vision at EXP. Oh, I don't know if you can see from Fred's view. There you go.
I'm getting there. So the beautiful thing is, obviously, we're going to step out for a second. And if Nicole, you can follow me here.
I'm here.
So right now we're in a privacy bubble based on the blue lines around us. But you can see around us that there's these offices and people walking around and stuff. The beauty of this situation is that, and let me turn around so we can both see each other. Hold on. The beauty of this is that if you worked in like a brick and mortar brokerage, right, where your broker is in-house, obviously you can do like anybody else can. You can email them, you can give them a phone call, you could text them, which is great. But sometimes you want to actually speak to the person physically or virtually in this case, or you want to just be able to talk to them. And sometimes when you're dealing with a standard brick and mortar office, having only one broker to speak to is very difficult. But the beautiful thing here is that with EXP, you not only have one broker available, you could speak to any one of the many brokers that are part of EXP for the state of Florida, right? At any time. So if your particular broker who's, kind of for your area, which in our case would be kind of like Southern Florida, is not available, you could go to any one of the other brokers, like we said, and speak to them at any time. Not only that, there's other people, like if you can see to the side of me, there's an administrative support coordinator, and there's other people who do like payment processing for the state of Florida. And, what we're trying to get at is here, even though it looks rather cool to have these avatars and stuff like that, having multiple brokers available to speak to you at any time, other than just one broker who's at a brick and mortar that might not have the capabilities or ability or time to speak to you directly because of their own, time constraints. You could do that here at any time.
Are we heading out of here, Fred?
Yeah, so, let's just take a little walk around and kind of show people. You see you have administrative coordinator here. You have empty offices like Nicole had stated, or these blue areas where you can have conversations, right?
Yeah, over here, Fred, to the boardroom, this is where they sometimes have some of the trainings.
When they have the trainings, they can pull up a screen as though it was like a Zoom meeting, but it's virtual. And you could see.
Yeah, so these screens become interactive based on whoever is running the meeting and presenting.
Yeah, so once again, you can have people from all around the world, all around the country, anywhere, not only plugged into Zoom, as we are doing right now, but also plugged into the world. And the beauty is not necessarily just the technology that's involved, but you can see here on this screen, some of the wonderful people that are part of EXP, of course.
Yeah, that's the advisory council.
Yep. And if we continue on, once again, like I had said, any one of these people are available to speak to you at any time, and they're across the state. So, we just kind of feel that we wanted to take a moment, to kind of show you, as best as we could, of course, how cool, not only the platform is, but also how you could communicate with multiple people at any particular time. So you can see people are having meetings here. You can see that right here, there's brokers having a meeting right here from the southern part of region of Florida. You can see here's a one-on-one appointment area, right? It has instructions if you'd like to set up a meeting, right? You have Andrew Schock, who's the main broker for Florida. You have Russ over here, who's the managing North regional broker. You have, the central broker as well. The beauty of this, once again, is that you can do this for the state of Florida, but you can go to any one of the other areas, inside of VirBELA and speak to any one of the state brokers that are available throughout the country. So once again, just to summarize, there was a circumstance where I wanted to speak to the Tennessee brokers, And I just did the same thing to get to the Florida brokerage office. I went to the Tennessee brokerage office, and there was multitude of different brokers that were available to speak to. I just picked the one that was available, and we were able to talk about true real estate business. He answered all the questions I needed, sent me in the right direction, and it was no need for me to be concerned about not having someone available to speak to. So, once again, we just wanted to take a moment and show you how fun EXP is, and just speak about one particular subset of, what's available here as, the power of VirBELA, and just kind of show you that, yes, not only do you have the ability to communicate with multiple people, meet here virtually, but you have a lot of other options available to you that we can discuss in other videos. But we hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial.
Can we dance out of this here?
So I think we should.
Challenge you.
I think we should.
I can challenge you.
Okay, what are you gonna go for? Okay, I see what you're doing. Well, then you want to know what? I'm just gonna bow and say that. No, you want to know what? I'm gonna go for it too.
All right, everybody. Thanks for dropping in.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.